is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind. Under the best of conditions, life is a tough road to hoe. We all have to pay our tuition till we've had enough time to grow. While we're learning our lessons, we stumble and get up again. We learn how to crawl, we learn how to bend, 'cause life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind. The thunder and lightning brightens the sunshine away. Those who are wise set some dreams aside to get by on a cold, rainy day. Nobody said life was easy. Some of us lose, some win. I think the secret's in knowing life's always a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. Life is a hard blowing wind. It can blow a man down, but he'll get up again. Life is a hard blowing wind.
The weatherman said tonight will be the coldest night since 1951. But I don't have to worry, my woman keeps me warm. As I pull into the driveway, I can tell there's something wrong. The house is dark and empty, and I can't believe she's gone. I climb the stairway to our room. I tremble as I open up the door. The simple note she left me said it's over, I don't love you anymore. Now I walk the floor and search my mind for something that I might have said or done to make her leave me all alone on the coldest night since 1951. It's midnight now and I can't sleep. I don't want to be here all alone without her arms to hold me on the coldest night since 1951. Weatherman was right. It's the coldest night since 1951.
Up this morning to the sound of your heart beating. The sunlight danced like ribbons as a breeze caressed the shade. Your smile was warm and gentle, in your eyes I saw forever. You told me that you loved me, and I kissed your pretty face. What a way to start a day, waking up each morning to your sweet and loving ways. What a way to start a day. You're my reason to keep living.
Kind and giving.
What a way to start a day.
I've heard a million love songs men have written through the ages. And phrases, still the words cannot explain just how I really feel when we love one another. Always waking up as lovers. What a way to start a day. What a way to start a day. Waking up each morning to your sweet and loving ways.
What a
way
to start a day. You're my reason to keep living.
You're tender, kind and giving.
What a way to start a day. What a way to start a day. When old people look at old pictures, yesterdays run through their minds. What ifs and why nots and well maybes, if they could just turn back time, while others relive every picture and only remember the good, content that their lives had a purpose and would not change a thing if they could. The lines are erased from their faces as they look back on their youth. There's magic in faded old pictures that capture the essence of you. Thank God for those faded old pictures. Our history's not written in stone, but we can look back for a moment, then turn the page and move on. We can laugh, we can cry as the memories roll by, remembering those already gone. Thank God for faded old pictures, then close the book and move on. Old pictures show happy and sad times, weddings and funerals and births. They laugh and they cry as the memories roll by, reliving their time here on earth. Thank God for those faded old pictures. Our history's not written in stone, but we can look back for a moment, then turn the page and move on. We can laugh, we can cry as the memories roll by, remembering those already gone. Thank God for faded old pictures, then close the book and move on. Thank God for those faded old pictures. Our history's not written in stone, but we can look back for a moment, then turn the page and move on. We can laugh, we can cry as the memories roll by, remembering those already gone. Thank God for faded old pictures, then close the book and move on.
Like a child in kindergarten, I learn new things every day. Like the ABCs of living and how to act at work and play. I still have some trouble knowing when to put my toys away. But God knows, yes, God knows, and God knows I've tried my best to be the kind of man to make my mom and dad proud of me. But if I stumble in the darkness where no I'll be all that I can be. What I'll be when I'm through growing is still unclear to me, but God sees what's there for me, and God knows I've tried my best to be the kind of man to make my family proud of me. And if I stumble in the darkness where no one else might go, God knows, God knows, God knows. He'll tell you if you asked him what you really ought to do. God never gets too busy to keep an eye on you, and God knows I've tried my best to be the kind of man to make my family proud of me. And if I stumble in the darkness where no one else might go, God knows, God knows. And if I stumble in the darkness where no one else might go, God knows, God knows, yes, God knows, God knows, God knows.
Life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a rose. Sometimes it rains on our hopes and our dreams, and sometimes winter wind blows. I used to think winning was easy, but I've lived some and I've come to know that life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a rose. Some get to run for the roses, some had to crawl through thorns. Some people bless every day they survive, while some curse the day they were born. I just try to stay dry when it's raining, and stay warm when the winter wind blows. I know life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a rose. Some folks complain when it's raining about little things life puts you through, but that's only on the job training for the big things that life throws at you. Be still and you will learn your lessons, and you'll be alright once you know that life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a rose. the thorns. Some people blessed every day they survive, while some curse the day they were born. I just try to stay dry when it's raining, and stay warm when the winter wind blows. I know life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a rose. I know life is not always a rainbow, and love is not always a rose.
I was going off to college, packing my clothes, when Mama came in and closed the door. I could tell by the look on her face she had something to say. She gave me a hug, then hugged me again, sat down on my bed and took hold of my hand. She told me some things I remember to this day. She said, we made it through your ABCs, braids and braces, the birds and the bees. Now you've been a good girl, and girl, I'm proud of you. It may still be a man's world, honey, but you can succeed and make lots of money if you'll remember the two things you gotta do. You gotta think like a man and work like a dog. You gotta think like a man and work like a dog. If you just think like a man and work like a dog, there's nothing in this world that you can't do. When my daughter grows up and goes off to school, I'll teach her all I know about the golden rule. She'll be a good girl, I'll be so proud of her. By then, who knows how this old world will be, but I'll still tell her what my mama told me. You'll be fine, just always remember these words. You gotta think like a man and work like a dog. You gotta think like a man and work twice as hard. If you just think like a man and work like a dog, there's nothing in this world that you can't do. Let me tell you something, honey. Now the women still dance backwards, the men still lead. But it's a big wide world and you're a real smart girl, and I know you'll succeed if you just think like a man and work like a dog. Every day you gotta think like a man and work twice as hard for half the pay. Think like a man and work like a dog, and there's nothing in this world that you can't do. You know there's nothing in this world that you can't do. That's right, honey.
it's just an empty shack. Somebody used to love them, but she's gone and won't be back. If home is where the heart is, mine should be condemned. They might as well just tear it down. Love won't live there again. My heart was once a mansion with crystal chandeliers. Everything was beautiful while she was living there. Now it's dark and dusty, and the rain comes pouring in. They might as well just tear it down. Love won't live there again. Somebody used to love them, but she won't be coming back. And who would wanna live with me in this cold deserted shack? And if home is where the heart is, mine should be condemned. They might as well just tear it down. Love won't live there again. They might as well just tear it down. Love won't live there again. They might as well just tear it down. Love won't live there again. Go ahead, tear it down.